ELI5. How do calls to emergency numbers like 911 get placed even without a SIM card? Just a little FYI from the 911 side. A disconnected cell can call us and back, but we can't call it back. A SIM card is like a driver's license, but the phone is always allowed to drive in the 911 lane. So please remember that forgotten phone in a drawer your child finds will call 911. That wastes a lot of time because where I worked every call had to be checked out to the best of our abilities. Don't hang up on 911. Tell them who you are and that it was an accidental dial. 911 call takers just want to make sure there is no emergency and accidental dials happen. I once got to listen to some teens talking about smoking weed before it was legal, and some guy singing his heart out in his car. SIM card is used to identify and bill you. It's not essential to place a call. First sentence to https://en.wikipedia.org/wiki/sim_card greater than a SIM card. Full form subscriber identity module or subscriber identification module. I always told people who say they don't want a cell phone at all, just for real emergencies, to have any cheap phone with no SIM. Can always call 911 for real emergencies. Great thing to have in an emergency kit. Better yet if you have a wind-up charger or something. I don't think most people realize SIM are just ID. It's basically ID for your phone so the tower knows who you are, what your phone number is, what carrier handles your account, etc. This has been such an informative thread to read, so thanks OP and everyone who contributed to it. Otherwise invisible private cell networks will also pick up emergency calls. For example, in remote areas mining and logging companies can use private cell networks with satellite uplinks. Your phone may not show a signal, but if it can find a private network you might be able to get a 911 call out. This is why burner phones exist. You pay for the connection up front and can use a gift card to do so. Hence no ID needed. A SIM card is basically just an ID card for your provider. It has nothing to do with your phone's ability to place a call. You try to place a call. It sends a signal to the tower. The tower reads the number you're calling and reads the SIM for your caller ID. It's only after that do they decline your call. Obviously, they don't want to decline an emergency call, so they see 911 and just ignore the SIM. A SIM isn't an antenna or anything important for a phone to function. SIM stands for Subscriber Identification Module. In simple terms, it lets a tower know who you are and what company provides you service. That's about it. Everything else for 4 grams to 5 grams service. Wi-Fi, GPS, Internet. That's all soldered into the phone. Consider your SIM card as an ID with credentials to do stuff. The SIM card is only necessary to identify you as a subscriber of a service with the operator. The phone is capable of making calls without it. Why isn't it just a sign-in on your phone? To add to that question, how can we make calls to 911 without any reception? Don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more content.